Today on the channel, it's the Ultimate Warrior as Blanca from Street Fighter here on Wyatt's Toy Show. What's going on, everybody? Mark here with Wyatt's Toy Show with another awesome unboxing here on the channel of a really cool figure that I found in Walmart on a random whim, as always. That's sometimes, you know, when you go toy hunt, sometimes you're looking for things, you don't find nothing. But you just randomly stop into one, you find something. It's just the way it works. But before we go any further, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment below something cool you might have found on a whim lately. Because we love to hear from you. Wyatt himself, you know, he's got a couple videos coming up on the channel. He's on our current Royal Rumble predictions video. He loves seeing the comments to know if we got new subscribers. So do that for him. We really appreciate it. As I found this figure, man, we went to a Walmart. We were looking for something else and found the end cap that's hitting stores right now. And it was pretty much picked over stuff we already had. It has the Street Fighter figures, only has champions, but there's one Street Fighter figure left. And I wasn't sure about this series. I think it's kind of an interesting crossover. The figures look like wrestling figures, but they don't. I know it seems silly because I have some of the Ninja Turtles, but I grew up with Ninja Turtles. I love Ninja Turtles. So I thought the Seth and the Cody were cool. And when you take their gear off, they still look like wrestling figures. So you take off the Ninja Turtle stuff. But the Street Fighter one's a little bit weird. I'd love to find the I think I want the M. Bison. The Rock is M. Bison. I think the Cena when it comes out. Who is it? Bianca Belair. She looks great as Cammy. But I wasn't completely sure. Like, this one is the one that is a little weird to me. But at the same time, I grew up watching this guy. I love the Ultimate Warrior. And that is the Ultimate Warrior as Blanca. And look at this. It looks like an arcade machine. Look at this. It's got buttons right here. It's got the marquee on the top. It's True Effects right there. It's got the Street Fighter logo. It's got the coin thing. It's got Mattel down here. Look at the artwork on the side. This is elite packaging, folks. Something you definitely probably don't throw away. It says Street Fighter there in the front. You got the Ultimate Warrior as Blanca, the ring in the back right here. It's got the stats on the bottom. Also has Rey Mysterio as Ryu, and the Rock is M. Bison in this series, and it says his finisher is the Warrior Splash. He's from parts unknown, height 6'2", weight 260 pounds with the stats right there. And this is so cool. Like, I'm not sure what, I think the best way to open this is going to be from the top. You got the WWE and Capcom logo on the top there as well, because the packaging, if I read right, can actually double as like almost in like a mini stand-up arcade thing. So let's see, let's open the top here, and we're going to try to do this very carefully so we don't rip, and I don't think we got all the tape off. There we go. Now we have the tape. Yeah, there we go. So we got the Ultimate Warrior right here, and we got a hand floating around. So I felt something loose there with the extra hand. And here we go. So we got a couple of fist hands right there that had fallen, one had fallen out of the package. Right there, we got the Ultimate Warrior as Blanca in the back. It looks like it's got some energy beams here. So for play value for the kids, they can play like they're, and these just go over the rest of the hands. They can be like their Street Fighter, like they're fighting with the Street Fighter characters. That's really cool. You know, I mean, me as a collector personally, not going to play Street Fighter with my figures, but for the kids, that's a great idea. And we've got twist ties, of course, on this figure. Can't have the Ultimate Warrior going anywhere because he's going to Blanca his way out of things and destroy stuff. And let's see if we can get these twist ties out of there. There we go. We got one. And man, these twist ties right here, good. And we got two. And the ones in his hands, there's no way I can't even get down to those. We're just going to have to get him out of the package the old-fashioned way. All right. And here we go, folks. Let's get him out. And, you know, out of the package, it definitely looks more like an Ultimate Warrior figure, as you can tell there. He's got the classic tassels. He's got the hair. He's got the Warrior logo on the front. He's got the Warrior logo on his butt. He's got the tassels, but he's green, like Blanca from Street Fighter. It moves well. I mean, actually, it's a pretty buttery figure, man. Maybe Vietnam is finally starting to fix their issues. No problem moving the legs there. No problem moving the arms. Arms move all the way around. I like the detail on the face of this. Okay, much better out of the package than I thought they were in the package. The packaging is really cool. Don't get me wrong. But the figure is much better out of the package. So this is a little trick that I saw online about these. So this insert comes out, right? Look at that inside the package. So if you turn it around like this, and we put it back in the package. Right now we have a blank window, of course, right? So let's get this back in there, Mark. And this is where the extra play value comes in for the kids. For your displays, it looks like a Street Fighter window box with Blanca fighting Bison. Isn't that freaking cool? So yeah, these are, you can stand up your figure in front like he's playing Street Fighter. I mean, that is awesome. Extra play value right there. Hey, this is cooler than I thought. I don't know if I'm going to track them all down. I have a feeling these figures are going to be very hard to find as they're hitting Walmart, so they're disappearing quick. Because you have two major pop culture things here. You have Street Fighter, which is extremely popular for 30, 40 years. WWE's been popular for years. Mattel's the best-selling wrestling figures ever, the best-selling boy toy line in the world right now. So if you see these, jump on them, because I have a feeling they're going to be difficult to find. But very glad I picked up the Ultimate Warriors. I do love the Warrior. I have several Warrior figures in my collection. Now I have another one. So I'm glad to have gotten this and added it to my WWE action figure wrestling collection. Did you pick up any Street Fighter figures? If you did, what did you think about them? What is your favorite? There's a Series 2 coming, there's Series 3, so there's more coming. Really like the packaging of these two. It's as cool as this one packaging. I will not be throwing away. I'm going to keep that. But make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Tell me if you got any of the Street Fighter figures, and so I can tell why, because he'll love to hear it too. This is Mark from Wise Toy Show. As always, thanks for watching.